All right, hello everyone. My name is Dorothy, and I have over 10 years of traveling experience. That's a combination of life and work. I decided to create a podcast where we dive into the do's and don'ts of travel, share insider tips, and help you become the kind of passenger everyone wants to fly with. Whether you're a frequent flyer or a first timer, I have the advice to help make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. So, welcome to Airplane Talk. Today, for this episode, we have Boris. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, very excited, Dorothy, to just dive into the expertise and experience of a seasoned flight attendant.
Thank you. Today's episode, we're going to talk about Wi-Fi. I know it's a touchy subject, and so I don't know, maybe from your standpoint, you can kind of help me since maybe with your line of business, you might need it on the plane. But first, we're going to get into an icebreaker like we normally do. Let's start. And my question today is, what's your favorite drink order on the plane? I hear cranberry and OJ mix is like a really good drink. I've never tried it. Cranberry and sparkling water is a nice mix. Or some people need a stiff drink when they're traveling. I like a stiff drink. If not, then I just like sparkling water with a few lime wedges. What about you?
What's a stiff drink? What's that?
Stiff drink would be an alcoholic beverage. A nice adult strong beverage. Some people just need that when they're on the plane.
So I'm 36 and
Right.
I haven't had alcohol. My first time having alcohol on a plane was maybe like 25. And I've flown many times before that, but like 25, 26. And I was going to like San Francisco with some buddies and they're like, dude, let's get like a mixed drink. I'm like, what? It's like morning. What are you talking about? They're like, dude, flight's only 45 minutes. Like, dude, that's just, you'd be fine.
Yep.
Dorothy, that flight, oh man, it opened up so much. Like it
Did it
loosened me
now?
up. So we got, I don't know, we got like a cranberry vodka or something like that, tequila, cranberry, and it just allowed me to just, I didn't act dumb or anything like that, but it was,
Yeah.
we're having a good time, and time just flew. So, and now that I'm a dad, alcoholic something.
Absolutely.
And then my son will be like, Papa, what's that? I'm like, nothing, bro. Just nothing. You're fine. Alcoholic something. And then it's obviously if it's like a longer flight, that'll kind of just help me keep calm and just kind of relax and stuff like that. So
I understand that.
definitely something a little stiff.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
today we're going to talk about Wi-Fi. I saw Wi-Fi as a perk, and I think I still do. It's a nice added suggestion that the airlines are offering on flights, whether it's a short haul or a long haul flight. And I have seen passengers get very upset.
What?
I'm
About what?
talking Wi-Fi, not having Wi-Fi.
Oh, not having
They're
Wi-Fi.
not having Wi-Fi on their flight,
I can see that.
or
Sure.
it not working like it works, and then for like 3 hours
Mm.
there's just no connection.
Hmm.
And I'm just very baffled, very confused on why is this happening? Why are people so upset about not having Wi-Fi at 37,000 feet in the air? Do you need Wi-Fi when you fly?
I don't, but I think it's a nice thing to have. And
Okay.
I've realized that, again, you got to prepare for the worst in terms of think about the Wi-Fi not working. What are you going to do, right? So
Right.
sometimes I'll bring a book, but what I usually do is I have YouTube Premium.
Okay.
So it allows me to download episodes, and that gets me through most of the time. But when I'm traveling and I know it's like 3, 4, 5 hour flight, I can only read a book for so long until I get antsy. I can only watch a YouTube show until I'm just like, dude, I'm bored. Right? So I get it when people complain, but it's like you're up in the air. Let's worry about your safety. Let's focus on that.
Absolutely.
And if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, it's not the end of the world.
And to some people it is.
Yeah, because I get it. They're probably closing a deal or they're trying to send that important email or maybe do some homework. But what type of behavior have you seen in your 10 years of experience with people losing their cool with Wi-Fi?
I've had someone ask me to take their laptop and go hold it near the modem. You laugh, and I wanted to laugh too, but I had to keep this smile and say, "Sir, I can't do that.
Oh, I was going to
It
say, did you do it? Please tell me
it
you
doesn't
didn't.
it does not work like
You're
that."
like,
And he was red. "Sir, we have reset. We're trying to figure this out."
was this
He's
an
like,
international trip or was this a domestic
it
trip?
was. It
Was it
was
international trip?
international. right?
Oh.
And he was like, "Here, take my laptop. Take it next to the modem. Maybe if my laptop's quicker, then it'll work." And I'm like,
Mm,
"Sir,
it doesn't work like that.
it
Yeah.
doesn't work like that."
Come on, boomers. Let's go. Come on, boomers. Come on, boomers.
It's, I know Elon has Starlink and he's putting it, he's connecting with these airlines and they're putting them on the airplane. I think Hawaiian Airlines has Starlink on, if not all their aircrafts, most. And I hear it's phenomenal and that is great. Some airlines have a connection with T-Mobile, a contract with T-Mobile, and they offer free Wi-Fi if you have T-Mobile. And some airlines ask you to pay for the Wi-Fi, either is Thales, Thales, or
Mm,
Panasonic.
hmm
And I can tell you that 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to have that Wi-Fi for a good 3 hours, 4 hours.
So I have a question then. When people pay for this premium Wi-Fi, because I know there's like a baseline where you can get like, basic stuff like you can maybe watch a show or stream a show, and then one where it's like faster, you can send more emails or something like that. When people pay for that $8 or $10 or whatever the case may be, and the Wi-Fi goes out and they lose most of the time with it, do they get a refund?
I think some airlines are giving out a refund for not having or for having intermediate Wi-Fi or not the Wi-Fi not working. Can't say every airline does that. I do know one particularly that will give you a refund if your Wi-Fi was in op at some point throughout your flight, but I don't know about all. And I would think that they all would because I think the airline knows that it's not 100% unless it's Starlink. I've
Mm.
used Starlink.
Mm. The
It's
only
really
time I've heard of
fast.
Starlink was this one YouTuber who lives in his van and he does like, the whole like camper van thing and he drives up
Mm-hmm.
to like Alaska, whatever. And he
Mm-hmm.
goes up to his roof, puts up this thingy and he calls out Starlink. And I'm like, what the heck is Starlink? But now, I mean, it sounds like a reliable source of Wi-Fi.
It's super fast. I mean my home internet is not even as fast as Starlink and I
Mm.
pray for really pricey internet. So
Mm-hmm.
Starlink is where it's at,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe one day all major airline carriers will have Starlink on their aircrafts, but until then you have to use what that airline can afford or who they have contracts with and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's not the best
Mm-hmm.
you know? So
Yeah.
I just ask people to, the Wi-Fi does go out or it's not working for that period of time to have a little grace because it's not anyone's fault that it's not working. It's just there's no connection at that period in time.
Do you think there should be some sort of disclaimer like on the seat that says, "Hey, Wi-Fi can go out and
Yes,
buy it at your discretion" type of
that
thing?
would be lovely.
Mm,
Absolutely. I think there should be a disclaimer.
mm,
It is up to you. And there is a possibility that it can go out. Once you purchase it, it's your choice.
mm. Yeah.
Now, would the airline give a refund? You read the disclaimer, you knew it could happen, and you still went forth and purchased it. So
Mhm.
I don't know if the airlines would give a refund after putting that disclaimer out there.
Got it. Yeah. It's your call. I mean, you're
It
you're paying
is.
for it. If you can pay for it, then
It's a
there's
risk.
yeah, it's a
I'm a
risk. I mean,
sleeper. When I travel, I can go to sleep before the plane is pushed back.
mhm.
I can sleep for a good 3, 4 hours on a plane.
I think the message here is just prepare for the Wi-Fi not to be
To
there.
work.
I like flying Southwest to be honest because, well, I mean, the cancellation policy and whatever, but there's that like I'm able to just watch movies.
Right?
I haven't flown too many other flights and I can't remember what their policies are on like Wi-Fi and stuff like that, but yeah, Southwest has a
I
pretty
just
good
flew them
Wi-Fi.
recently back to Texas and they
Hmm
actually changed their Wi-Fi. So what I was used to, they had text messaging and for free. Or you could pay $8 for Wi-Fi or you could just watch movies and TV shows for free, right? And
hmm
so that's what I was expecting when I decided to take this Southwest flight. But silly me, I did not do my research to see if that policy was still the same. So when I got on the plane, I noticed that I could not just text for free anymore. I had to have a Rapids Rewards number with
Mm,
Southwest to receive the text messaging. And so I watched a movie and went to sleep, took a nap. So I just want everybody to know that sometimes it's not going to work. And please don't cause havoc when it doesn't work at all.
One thing I hate, I freaking hate this, is when the plane takes off
Mm-hmm.
and the flight attendants are like, hey, like, or the pilot's like, hey, everyone go in airplane mode. And
Mm-hmm.
there's that one dude who is just like still texting, and we're up in the air, still texting, and it's not on airplane mode. And I don't know what it does or doesn't do or whatever the case may be, but I'm just like, dude, why don't you just listen, man? And I know that has to do and doesn't have to do with Wi-Fi, but it's like, I don't know, man. People just...
Your phone should be on airplane mode, and it is a reason why it needs to be on airplane mode, and people should just follow policy and listen to instructions.
Yeah.
But you will get those rule breakers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really just want everybody to understand not to get angry, not to lose their mind, not to cause chaos, that there will be a point in time where the Wi-Fi might not work all the time unless you're using Starlink.
So just be prepared, people. From advice from a seasoned 10-year vet in the industry.
Yes.
Be freaking prepared. And
Yes.
go get a stiff drink if you need to. Just shut up. No, but this was fun, Dorothy. Where can people find you on socials in case they want to connect with you and work with you and just hear more?
If they need to connect with me, which I would like, subscribe, follow, interact with me. You can always email me if you have personal questions to ask me. My email address is airplanetalk101@gmail.com. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. So like, subscribe, and follow.
Thanks so much, Dorothy, for sharing your expertise on this subject here.
No problem.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
All right.